Hello guys, welcome. We will talk about what I learned today, as you know. And I translated the news from this part to this part. Yeah, I remember that. And we have Professor Seltzer. He said there are facilities that are worst affected. One of them is NSF Verasi Rubin. It's an observatory. I think this is observatory. It's a big, and this is a car. You can see how big it is. It's a formula law called Large Synoptic Survey Telescope, and it can make a map entire sky every 3 days. So that's really important observatory. If we look at this information, so it's a wide field, so he can see very wide view, and it is so remarkable sensitivity. He has really remarkable sensitivity, so he can sense, or he can see. I said he, sorry, it can see, because we are talking about telescope. It can see everything in his sight of detectors. So these lights, Starlink's lights, really big problem for it. And so here say especially vulnerable. Vulnerable means savunmasız to Starlink interference, because there's a lot of lights here. And there's a team. They are looking for measures. Measures here means not ölçmek. Measure means önlem. They are looking for some measures to help this observatory to solve this problem, brightness problem. And here we see NSF Verasi Rubin observatory. And people generally focus on the optical visibility of satellites and the brightness it means, but there is growing concern. There are some peoples they are concerning about the radio interference, because we know there are frequencies for radio, and the satellite's frequency also interfere the observatory radio frequency, I think. So that's also a big problem. So there is a growing concern about it. I think like this. If you have any more information about this, please write on the comment section. And the other doctor or professor, we can say, Harvey Litz. He's from the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, NRO, and he said he was fighting since 70s and 80s to get satellite operators. Actually, here is a suitable or fixed to frequency regulations, and we set here radio interference to prevent it. He was fighting for a long time, and he said, "Welcome to my world." And he fast means like curcuna, like kalabalık or karmaşıklık, something like that, because there are Starlink brightens, so it's like really there are many lights, so it's fast, kind of fast. So he said that, "Welcome to my world. This is what I am dealing with." He means. That's all. Now we will talk about TED Talks. And here we are. We start to translate the new topic, TED Talks, how the carbohydrate impact our health. So we will talk about carbohydrates And which of these has the least carbohydrates? It means which one of these, bread, rice, or soda, which one has the least carbohydrates? Well, and then he said it's a trick questions because we are not sure. Although, because, for example, fats, vitamins, and other nutritional content, there are many different types of fats, vitamins, other nutritional content. But carbohydrates, they are pretty much same. So we can't distribute carbohydrates easily. So first of all, carbohydrate is a nutritional category. It's nutritional. We use this carbohydrate actually to make sugars, and we use the sugars to make energy. And carbohydrates can be simple or complex depending on their structures because they are linked. And for example here, if this is a simple sugar, for example monosaccharide, if there is no link or web between two sugars, it's a monosaccharide like glucose, fructose, and galactose. If there is a link two of them, it's the saccharide like lactose, maltose, and sucrose. And if it is 3 or 3 to 10 link sugars, it's a oligosaccharides. And if it is more than 10, it is polysaccharide. So during digestion, we know to digest, it's a verb. Our body digest these complex carbohydrates to their monosaccharides, and they're the building blocks. Building blocks means yapı taşları, and we ourselves use them for energy, to produce energy. And we translate it to here, and then tomorrow we will start from this page. So tomorrow we will talk about here. Now let's go to talk about habits. Habit, we stopped yesterday here. We dump means just put the crocs. Crocs means just plates, glasses, many things. There are dishes. We put them in a bowling ball and pound them up with a thumping pole. Pole means here stick. Pound them means like damage or hit them with a big. Thumping means enormous, big stick. And when you finish hitting, when you stop hitting them, if any are whole means here the plate or is not still broken. Whole here means not tüm, means sağlam. So if there is any whole thing in the bowl, send them down to roll, and again crush them. And that's what Bilbo Baggins says, of course, because we are trying to crack everything in the kitchen. So careful with the plate. So be careful, don't crack plates, it means. And of course they did none of these dreadful things. Dreadful here, bad, because we are talking about the cracks and that splash some wines on the door. These are all bad things. But that was a joke. So the dwarves didn't do any of them, and everything was cleaned. And it's so fast. It was so quick as lightning. And at this time, the hobbit was turning around in the middle kitchen, and he was trying to see what the dwarves are doing, because he's wondering if they are breaking something or not. And then when they finished cleaning, they went back to with Thorin, and Thorin was sitting and his feet on the fender. Fender, kinda chimney, something like that. And he was smoking pipe, and he can blow a really big smoke rings. And for example, he blow a smoke rings wherever he want that smoke ring goes. That smoke ring do what he wants. So for example, it can go up the chimney. Chimney is baca, you know that. And behind the clock on the mantelpiece. Mantelpiece is şömine rafı. There is a clock on the mantelpiece, and that's ring, that smoke ring can go behind it if Torin wants that. And then it can round and round the ceiling. Ceiling means the tavan. And then, but wherever it wanted was not quickly, was escape enough, escape Gandalf, because here we understand that at the same time Gandalf also making smaller smoke ring, and these smoke rings straight through each one of Taurens. For example, Taurens make blow smoke rings. After that, Gandalf put blow as smaller smoke rings, and it follows actually straight through to each one of Taurens. Each one of Tauren blows. So that's also interesting. So here we can say they are not quick enough to escape Gandalf. That's the important thing. Okay. That's done. Today we finished, we stopped here. Tomorrow we will start to translate this page 38. I hope this video help you and motivate you, and please write on the comment section what did you learn today. Okay, see you, bye bye.